You guys know about garlic, right?
No, wait.
You-
But that's not only garlic, it's onions, fish, anything you touch can come off with stainless steel.
No. The garlic, you know how the garlic sometimes on the bottom is really smooth? Or some of them are hairy? The smooth ones come from China, and the hairy ones are grown here locally.
And that's because, the reason is because they have to remove the roots and the dirt before they're shipped. That's exactly right.
No, the shaved ones are from
The
China.
shaved ones are.
Yeah, the
China.
clean
No
ones are
idea
from
how
China.
they are.
Because, and they have to remove
Because of
the roots.
customs and all that.
Yeah, they can't have any, they cannot have any.
Isn't that good? See, these are the things I learned.
Who else has a
I
tip?
can't stand it.
Yes, who else has a fun tip? Come on, you guys are full of tips.
Jackie, you must have some tips.
Yeah, come on, Jackie.
Yeah, really, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie, tell us a tip.
Your tips are way better than
No!
let me think. So I think one of the, when I do parties, which I know is not very often, nowhere near as much as you guys, I always love to share the 5-minute dough for the flatbread, for the rock toast dough. Because it's so easy, but that dough, that's like my prep ahead dough. So I'll actually par bake the crust, wrap it in foil, and then when I have a dinner the next night, and I know I'm coming home from sports and I have no time, I can just take it, put the toppings on, and I have dinner in 5 minutes. So it's like my little time saving tip.
That's great.
So anytime I'm making that dough, I make a double batch, bake off the extra crust.
Another thing that's nice about that dough is it's Weight Watchers friendly. So if you have people at your shows who are part of Weight Watchers, that's a Weight Watchers friendly dough recipe. It's like half the.
So let's hear the dough
That's-
recipe. What is it? No, what is it?
It's the Greek yogurt dough.
It's the flour, Greek yogurt, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So it's 5 ingredients. You mix it, then you knead it, and then you roll it out, and
Oh,
that's it.
that's the same bagel recipe, right?
It's similar to the bagel recipe.
Yeah.
It's similar to that bagel recipe. Yeah.
It's really good
Or
with
do
garlic
it,
bread.
or do it the lazy man's way and do it with self-rising flour and Greek yogurt, and you've got the same thing.
Oh,
You're
yes,
not
you
doing
got
that.
2
You've got 2
ingredients.
ingredients and
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
the
as
bagel
fast.
recipe.
Christina, what about your lemons?
Well, I didn't really start that. I heard it up from Lady Gizzy, didn't she?
So that's okay. You could share it here.
So when you buy lemons, you want to make sure you get the bruised ones, right? And brown ones. You don't want to get the real shiny big ones or whatever. And you want to buy them in a bag. Oh, wow. Hi. So you buy the whole bag, you bring them home, you can juice them all at once. And I just juice them into like the prep bowl or whatever, or the ones with the spout, the Easy Read measuring cups. And then I pour them into the freezing trays. And I freeze them, I pop them out, I put them in Ziploc bags. And then whenever you need fresh lemon juice, you have it. Or I put it in my water to make it cold. Or
You also slice them and freeze them.
oh yeah, you can also wash them.
Roll them,
Yeah, for sure. Watch that.
roll them or put them in the
One more thing you should do.
roll them?
Is that a
You
cosmic
should
glass?
always zest
Yes.
your citrus fruit.
So you put that
Citrus fruit can be, the zest can be frozen for 6 months. You have to zest it before you juice it though.
Right.
You have to.
Yeah.
Right. Because it
So,
won't work.
zest, yeah, it doesn't work otherwise, but you zest it, there's more, the way I was told it, there's more essential flavor in the zest than there is in any other part.
Yeah.
And once you got it, you just open up the Ziploc bag and take out your zest and it's ready to go. You'll look at me like,
No,
what
no,
are
no.
you
It
talking
just
about?
made me think of it. Like, so the other one that I do is I slice, or you could slice them. I'll put them on a sheet pan with wax paper or whatever, and you freeze them, and you can freeze the slices, and then you can just throw them in your water. But I do that with fruit too. As soon as your fruit is about to go bad, even grapes or bananas, you just throw them all in a
Grapes
sheet
go in your
pan.
wine glasses for wine ice cubes.
Yeah.
The best one ingredient ice cream ever is frozen bananas.
Yeah.
And you know that with your strawberries, when they get bruised and they start to go bad, you want to put them in your manual food processor and puree them up, and then you put them in the chocolate mold, and then they go in your champagne, because you all know the benefits of champagne, right? So, let me tell you, 8 benefits of champagne that I talk about at my show. So I'm like, all right, how many of you guys drink red wine because you know it's good for your heart? Well, guess what? they've done studies that if you do champagne 3 times a week, 5 ounces apiece, it has the same health benefits as 20 minutes of aerobic exercise. In addition to that,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, so I come home, my husband
more
comes home
exercising
from
for you.
work, and after hearing all this stuff in conference, I'm standing here with a glass of champagne. It also has crushed strawberries that are done into the ice cube tray, into the chocolate tray, into those cute little
I have
bun
one.
ones, and I put them in the freezer, so I just take a couple of strawberry cubes out and put it in it. And I'm having memory issues, and they've done studies that champagne has improved dementia patients with short-term memory and spatial memory. It also, because it's bubbly, you drink it slower, so you consume less calories. It is also, because it's bubbly, you get giddy a little faster, so that's a good thing, I guess, right? And there was one other thing about champagne that's, I've obviously had too much, so I don't know what it is. But, so my husband came home the first time, and then I talk about the champagne cork, and I go, all right, y'all are going, why do we need to cork champagne, right? Because that was my first thought, like, well, we're just going to finish the bottle. But then at conference, they made a really good, legitimate point. So I'm going to tell you all why you need to buy the champagne cork. Because if you buy property up in the White Mountains like we do, and you come home from a show on a Friday night and you want a glass of champagne, and you are the only one in your household that drinks champagne, you can have one glass because you know your husband's going to wake your honey up out of bed at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get in the truck to go run a chainsaw and chop trees down, and you cannot be chopping trees down after drinking a whole bottle of champagne. But after lugging wood
But you can bring a mimosa with you.
when you get home, you're going to want the rest of the bottle. So you can also cook with champagne, and it'll keep your champagne bubbly for 3 days. So you definitely want to buy the champagne cork. And what a great gift. Bring the champagne cork and a bottle of champagne to a friend's house.
You can make champagne slushies in the ice cream maker. So make a puree with fruit in the manual food processor, pour it in the ice cream maker, and then just add champagne.
Seems true with your leftover sangria. You do the same thing in the ice cream.
Jesus.
Yes, I do. Dixie cups, the little bathroom Dixie cups are the perfect size for freezing your leftover sangria, just saying.
No, use the ice.
Now the Quixicle. Yes.
Oh, the
No,
Quixicle.
I call it the
But
winesicle.
they fit
The
into my
winesicle.
glasses, and
Huh.
they're a big ice cube for the next time I make sangria. Like, I have those big jars, and so the size of a 5-ounce cup makes them honking big ice cubes, and they're sangria cubes from the last time I made sangria, and then I freeze it if you don't finish it, and then the next round they become the ice cubes for the next round of sangria. So,
I've been doing winesicles. Sorry, go ahead.
Go
Lauren.
ahead.
It's really easy. Just slice slices of strawberries and you stick them to the sides of the winesicle. I mean, look, see,
Winesicle.
I've been calling it winesicle for the last month because I did an open house and I made winesicles. I sold 6 wines. Whatever the hell it's called.
Quixicle.
And you just literally pour wine in them and it freezes. Is that okay, Jackie? Oh, test it. I do them at home all the time. It's amazing. I also did blueberries, fresh blueberries.
Wait, yeah, how did you get the blueberries in there?
I just threw them in there. Just poured a wine in there and put the little stick in there.
They flip a little bit.
Wouldn't that be fun for 4th of July?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So patriotic.
Yeah, but any kind of wine. It's not
Juices
so
Winesickles for America. On a chicken note, and this is what I tell people about, now this is nothing new, but let's get off the alcohol first.
wine.
So for people that are really busy, you can use the rock crock and put a ton of chicken in there straight from frozen, stick it in the microwave. As it starts to thaw, throw some seasoning in there because it doesn't come flavored. You gotta put some seasoning in there. And just cook all that chicken, okay? You gotta move it around a little bit. They're all like, oh my God, she's cooking me. You know, you just cook it. When it comes out, you chop all that chicken up. You chop all that chicken up with a, chop or salad chopper. You let it cool off.
I call it the choppy choppy.
I call it the chop. You let it cool off. You individually bag it into Ziploc bags after it's cooled off. You stack it in your refrigerator. The first day you have that chicken on salads when it's the freshest. The second day you put it in tacos. The third day you put it in spaghetti. The fourth day you put it in whatever. But the facts are all that stuff is done. Stuff that people don't have time to do when they come home. But you just do it all on a Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
And wedge your veggies. Wedge
Yeah.
all your veggies on Sunday also.
I love that. Let's wedge some veggies.
Anybody following the resistant,
go,
the resistant versus non-resistant starches research that's going on?
No, tell us about it.
If you cook pasta
I feel like we're about to get
and
serious.
serve it warm, it's a non-resistant starch. So it processes through your body as a carbohydrate, and it all goes to here. If you take your processed pastas, rice, potatoes, cook them, pop them in the refrigerator, and let them get cold. Take them back out and warm them up. The starches are converted from non-resistant starches to resistant starches, which act as fiber and digest further down your system. It is better for diabetics. It is proved and to be less impacted to Crohn's disease. It helps people that are
I just don't want to get in her way because she's.
celiac. Yeah, it helps because it doesn't digest here. It digests in the intestines. So you're not dealing with it. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. So diabetics are finding a benefit in it as well. So it's a little simple tip.
Nice.
Cook your pasta the night before. Pop it in the fridge. Let it get good and cold. Bring it out when you're ready to serve it the next day. Warm it up in the microwave. It will not reconvert. Well, pizza pasta too. I mean, either whatever you want to do. I can't eat full pasta.
Any other tips?
Okay, I have one. This might not be new to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But you might not talk about it at your shows, but I'm talking about the quick slice. Most people, when they want to use an avocado, they cut it in half, right? And they pull it in half, and then they stick a knife in to pull the pit out.
Yes.
And then you score it and you scoop it out with a spoon, right?
Yes.
Well, what I do at my shows and I tell them to do is to cut it, take it in half, take your pit out, and then if it's a ripe one, it will peel just like a banana. So then you just peel it like a banana, and then you lay that half on top of the quick slice and slice it, and then you've got like 10 perfect, beautiful slices for your sandwich on top of your salad.
You can also use the scoop and spread, just like you use the avocado peeler.
Or
So you use the hard end to cut the avocado and use the soft little scoopy end to scoop it out.
Or the cooling rack to dice your avocado.
Yeah, and it also works better. It works better than the avocado peeler.
Somebody told me though with the pit, you know how sometimes you're scared to take the pit out? You can take, so you know how you put it on the knife? You pinch it from the other side and it falls right off the knife.
So you take your
Do you
bowl.
guys get it? We should do it, we should do it.
So you've got stuck to the knife.
Look, I'm gonna show you.
Alright, when you're
I haven't done it yet, but I did.
when you're done, give it to Laura.
Okay, then you do it.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So you know how you cut the avocado off?
Oh my god.
Dang it, it's done! I didn't do it.
Here, now try
So
that.
then if you take this and pinch it, it comes right off and you don't cut
Okay, now try peeling it like a banana, like I was
One
telling
half,
you.
but then give the other half to Laura. Hold on.
See that?
Laura's.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, I have to do it again because I wasn't filming it there. You didn't tell
Do
anybody.
you guys see this?
See how she's peeling it?
Laura, do it again. Oh, look at that.
And then you lay that on top of your quick
Is this
slice.
totally freaking you out that I didn't wash my hands? I'm just kidding.
Watch this.
Oh, I'm sorry, I peeled it.
That's okay, because I have to show that.
Here, I'll just use my hands. Dirty.
No, it's okay.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Look, they're like
Are they
perfect.
dice?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice, Christina.
Aww.
And by the way, and I always tell people, this is not just for cooling your cookies. This is the best. If you drink wine, you need this rack.
Why?
Because to dry your wine glasses with it
Oh
up like
my
this.
gosh! How long?
Yes!
These are the tips we need.
So, what about the wine glasses?
If you wash your wine glasses, you don't want to spot them. You don't put the feet up and you put your
You know
wine
how else
glasses
I
on
dry?
there.
You know how else I dry them? You know the other cutting board with the ridges?
Oh yeah,
I
right.
use
You gotta
that
need
too.
airflow. And my last tip for this is that if you make peanut butter cookies, forget the fork.
Yes. I use I use the meat tenderizer on the pokey side, and I go in the sugar
that's
on the
even
cookie,
better.
in the sugar on the cookie, in the sugar on the cookie. It works
Avocado,
so
love
nice.
y'all.
That is so.
What did you just say? When you're doing peanut butter cookies, you take the meat tenderizer on the pokey side and you put it in sugar, and then on the cookie, in the sugar on the cookie, and it makes a beautiful pattern. Is that cool?
Do you guys know the best?
Wait, Lori's got another one. Christina. Christina.
So the best gluten-free cookie in the world is
She's got-
ESP cookie.
Just take this.
Wait, say it louder.
ESP cookie.
Okay.
1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter. ESP, egg, sugar, peanut butter. That's all you do. 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter. If you use brown sugar, it's more caramelized. You can use crunchy peanut butter if you want. You can put chocolate chips in there, but it's egg, sugar, peanut butter.
Yummy. These are such great ideas.
ESP.
So great.
I like that
She's like,
ESP.
wait, what?
I did my teenager